Peace and welcome back to original content. It is I, O.G.B.O, crack baby, and this they fiend for. Look, I'm gonna do something I don't ordinarily do, but I want to speak on why Alpo killed Richard and why he had to kill Richard Porter. Let me start off by saying this. One of the reasons I'm doing this video is to educate. The internet has opened a lane for people to comment on a culture that they often know very little to nothing about. Let me tell you about this street culture that I was a major player at my time in. Number one, respect is everything. Remember I said that. That is your vest. That's your 4-5. That's everything. That's your team. That's your hitter. Respect. It's everything in the street. You heard Alpo tell a story on how he found out that his man Rich was beating him on prices. And I read in comments, whenever I see an Alpo story, people go in the comments, oh, he killed this man, he a rat, he this, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Now, in the snitching part, I have a story on that too. I'm not going to get into that right now. But as far as him killing Richard, the reason I say he had to kill Richard, understand, respect, again, it's everything in these streets. Respect and your reputation. Richard crossed the line. Some would say, well, hell, he should have just made Richard pay back the money he beat him for, and maybe taxed him a few grand and just cut him off. In theory, that sounds right. That sounds fair. But street culture is not played that way. Respect is everything. And respect marries on to your reputation. If your reputation is compromised, you become eatable on these streets. You everybody's cheeseburger. You understand? So whenever you're disrespected, you have to react. Richard crossed the line. If he was willing to beat his boy on prices, what does that say about Richard's view of his homeboy Alpo that he supposedly loved? What does that say? Is that love? If you catch your homeboy slipping, the one you say you love, you pull up on him. You let him know he's slipping. You don't exploit the opportunity or exploit the situation. You don't do that with your homeboy. You don't do that to someone you love. So Alpo, being in them streets, and he was really in them, he understood that. If this man who says he loved me could take my money, beat me in my head, what else can he do? He could tell on me. He could set me up. He's no good. He hides behind love. And that's the worst individual to encounter in these streets, is the one that hide behind love, that hide behind friendship. You got to get him out the way immediately. That's a whole snake. Now, some of you will see this video and say, how you gonna speak on it? You not a New York hustler, and da-da-da-da. 9 times out of 10, that's somebody who never been in these streets. Believe me when I tell you, there's a Richard and Alpo in every neighborhood in America. Maybe not at that level, or maybe at that level and beyond. But in every neighborhood in Black America, there's an Alpo, there's a Richard. And the rules are the rules. Whether you in 804 Richmond, you in NY, you in California, you know what I mean? The rules don't change. Respect is everything. And it mirrors your reputation. If you let it get out that someone beats you, you eatable. And for those who really know and understand, you not considered a real threat. Somebody that is to be avoided, until you murder what you love. Run that through your brain. You not really about that life until you able to kill what you love. When you able to murder what you love, everybody on the block wake up. Everybody who sleep on you wake up. Next time, like, share, comment, Cash App, $RenardoRashid. That's RenardoRashid, and I get you with